In 1997, Gary and Jamie Crick traveled to Birmingham to celebrate their honeymoon and to attend their first Believers Convention as man and wife. Within the first year of their marriage, Jamie began to experience strange symptoms in her body. After many tests, she was diagnosed with a genetic syndrome that is considered medically incurable.
It was, obviously quite shocking for both Gary and I, and within a few months Gary had to give up work to be a full-time carer for me. So I lost my job, then had the diagnosis, then Gary had to give up his job, and shortly after that we lost our home. There's times when, symptoms are hitting and the first thing I'll do is I'll grab Gloria's book on healing, or put the CDs on. The broadcast is on before we go to bed, the broadcast is on the iPod. By the end of listening to something like that, I'm around the room going, yeah, that's right, that's it, and just really building my faith.
Jamie and Gary were united and focused in battling this disease with the Word, and they experienced healing. Over the next few years, miraculously, against medical expectations, they were blessed with 3 precious children. The Crick family thrived and served together in ministry as they built a strong foundation for their family. However, Jamie experienced a debilitating relapse, and progressively, all of the children presented symptoms that resulted in the same diagnosis. In 2011, Ariel was only 8 years old when she was attacked with pain and spiking fevers that prompted an urgent trip to the hospital.
The doctor said, we need to admit her now. She has to go into surgery now. Your daughter has what they called osteomyelitis, which is a deep bone infection. Within an hour, she was in surgery, and my world just stopped. We were so used to fighting and winning things at home, and this was taken out of my hands. But my first thought, regardless of anything else, was I've got to get people praying. And then we rang KCM, and straight away the encouragement and the word came across, and I could feel my spirit building. I said to the boys, we need to pray now, and there were tears and there was physical emotion, but the boys and I grabbed hands and started praying the word over her.
The only thing I had was the MP3 player, and I kept plugging Gloria into Ariel's ears, and when Ariel wasn't listening to it, I'd be listening to it. And it was just like a bedside vigil for a while.
Following the surgery, Ariel was treated with antibiotics and observed closely as she recovered over the next few weeks. She remained positive and continually spoke life to her own body, while boldly declaring her healing to the medical staff. When test results finally identified the rare staph infection, Ariel's doctors immediately called to schedule a second surgery. Jamie did not react in fear, but took time to pray and received a clear word from the Lord that there would be no more surgery. Reluctantly, the doctors agreed to wait until the next morning.
That night, the Lord had quickened the last few days that we were to be on an hourly vigil with the word over her body. Like they were putting intravenous into her, we were to do the same with the word. Through the night of that report, and by the morning her blood results had fallen so much, they didn't understand it, they didn't get it, they wanted her out.
Ariel was bouncing up and down on the bed, looking at the nurse station cameras. Whether they could see her or not, I have no idea, but she'd be pointing at the cameras and singing her.
And I was looking at the camera saying, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, not gonna give up, keep on surviving, and sticking out my tongue.
And being a bit cheeky, it was clear to everybody there was absolutely nothing wrong with her. The junior doctor came in and said, you can go.
Ariel Crick returned home that very day to a joyful and grateful family. Within 1 month, she was able to dance again. This victory has strengthened the faith and resolve of the Crick family as they continue to stand and believe God for complete healing and restoration.
The doctors have said what they've said, medical professionals have tried to do what they've done, but the thing that has given me life has been the word, the encouragement, the same spirit of faith, the revelation. I just wouldn't be without it.
As KCM partners, I would strongly encourage you just to lay hold of all the teaching that you can and feed on it, because it's just such an uncompromising word, and you've really got to lay hold of it because it does transform your life.